Jean and Gunslinger Girl. What did I think of the role and how did I relate to the character? Well, that was hard, because I have a daughter. My wife plays Kleiss in that show. And so it was a hard role to play because he's just this manipulative, evil guy who basically uses little girls as, tools and killing machines, which is odd. So it was hard to play the role, but I'm an actor, so just gotta find. That's the hardest thing about being an actor is like if you're gonna play somebody who's evil and rotten and manipulative.
I wouldn't consider him so bad though. He does have some redeeming qualities.
Well, he does, but at the same time, he kidnaps little girls and manipulates their bodies so that they have tools inside of them so that he can use them as assassins until they, run out of juice and then he kills them. So I wouldn't call him the greatest dude on the planet. But when you play a character who's like that, you have to figure out how to, where is the soul in a person like that? Because even the rottenest, evilest people in the world have souls. And you have to figure out where's that soul and how do I play from that. So I just had to sort of, because you didn't find out any of this stuff about his character until season 2.
Right.
So I had to sort of make that stuff up for myself for the character in season 1. Yeah, and I sort of gave him a backstory that justified why he did those things for myself. And it sort of helped me through that character. Yeah, sure. Yes, Karen. Thank you, dear. Yes, my birthday is this month.
And I wonder if I can take a picture with it later.
Yes, you can. You can take a picture with me later. And yeah, my birthday is this month. Thanks. Who in the room is 38 or older? Yeah. How many of you people have stopped counting your birthday? Thank you. Yeah, it's not so much fun anymore. You stop counting birthdays and you start counting pains. It's like, oh wow, that's a new one. Wow, that hurts different today.
Sorry, I guess.
No, I'm kidding. I appreciate it. Okay, way in the back, in the blue. She asked if I liked playing my role in One Piece. Yes, of course. Sanji's awesome. I'm still playing Sanji. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters because he's a cook. And I eat. And he, what? Huh? Oh, yeah, like Ian. Yeah. Ian and I trade food stories. Ian. Ian Sinclair and I have an interesting relationship. He's a great guy, a good friend of mine. And we trade food pictures back and forth of things that we make and things that we eat. And we have hung out and cooked food together and stuff. And I haven't drank whiskey since that night. It was half a bottle of whiskey that went into me and almost came out. Anyway, yes, and with the red hand thingy.
How was it to voice direct Borderlands 2?
How was it to voice direct Borderlands 2? Awesome. It was great. It took a long time. I mean, it took the better part of a year to really get all of the full game proper, as well as the first 3 DLCs done. We had a lot to do. It's a tremendous amount of work. It's not as I hate to say it like this, it's not as fun as you would think it is, It's not like, we talk about this a lot in our business, but we're in the business, be it acting, directing, writing, whatever. The entertainment business is in the business of taking something incredibly difficult and making it look effortless. Acting is meant to look not like acting. You're not supposed to look at somebody in a movie and go, boy, it looks like he's really trying to act there. You know? So it's like, you know, as you're directing a video game, I've got 350 characters in Borderlands 2, and I don't get all of the information at once. So I've got to sort of keep a catalog in my head, and I've got documentation, and I've got people in the room with me, but I've got to communicate to each individual in the booth where they sit in the scheme of this massive video game. So it's really difficult, but it was a lot of fun, and I met some really great people working on that thing. Yes, sir.